Okay. Excuse me. We live. We live. Give me a second. Let's see. What's up, Chance? No much. Just got done watching the Samaritan. Well, Samaritan. The Samaritan Samuel's movie. Let's see. Okay, good. This controls my mic. All right. Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy. Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie. Um, it had its parts, but overall, it was a good movie. Shout out to Sly, man. Sly came back with a good movie. It's a plot twist in it. I don't really I don't really want to say anything too much about it. I don't want to give you guys the spoilers. I want you guys to actually go watch it. It's a good movie. Basically it's centered around the superhero Samaritan, hence the name. Basically, he had a brother. His name was Nemesis. So both of them fought each other, but nobody knows what happens after that. People say they both died, like they both passed away. So the whole thing is you're trying to figure out what happened to the Samaritan, the whole movie. The kid basically gives the narration at first, and then he goes into the movie. The kid basically is a kid, single mother. The city is terrible. Everything is messed up. I mean, your typical cliche. The city is gonna be destroyed. It's destroying itself from within and all of that crap. But Sylvester Stallone is basically a guy who's a garbage truck man. As you see, they didn't really reveal a lot in the commercials and everything. So he's basically a garbage truck man. He lives his life, does everything he's supposed to do, does his job, and then this kid is interested in him the whole movie, trying to figure out if he's the Samaritan or not. There's a twist near the end, which will have you like, wow, I did not see that coming. And you didn't. Overall, good movie. Um, I'll give it 3 out of 4 stars. There's some parts in there I thought was kind of corny, but it is what it is. But I give it 2.5 or 3 out of 4 stars. Very watchable. You'll enjoy it. Make sure you see it with somebody. I don't really want to ruin it because everybody really hasn't seen it yet, but it's a good movie. Very good movie.
As experts.
But the setting of the story was good. Like I said, it's a good movie. I want to make sure everybody gets to see it first. I don't really want to spoil too much, but it's a good twist to it. But yeah, I wasn't gonna do this for long. Just wanted to put some content out there. But it's on Prime Video. If you have Amazon Prime, you can watch it. Also on Amazon Prime, you could play back the games. Like the football games on Thursday, you can play those back. hmm But overall, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. The pacing was okay. I felt some things were kind of rushed, but it is what it is. What's up, still the king? None, just chilling. Really not trying to ruin the Samaritan because I don't think everybody saw it, but it was a good movie. Really enjoyed it. If you have a chance to check it out, you ought to check it out. It's pretty good. He said UTEP lost. They blew your parlay. Damn, that sucks. I could have went to that game. I could have, gone to that game, but I had to work today. One of the people I delivered to was gonna give me some tickets, and he was gonna let me go. My niece, she had a performance there tonight at their stadium, so crazy. I gotta look at this Florida. I got this Florida State game on against Duquesne or Duquesnes or whatever you call it. I don't know. I forgot I got the ACC network on here. Ooh, who is this chick? Go back to her. Man, Florida State ain't gonna be nothing, but I like this Larisha Harris. Man, this chick fine. I know one thing, I look good against her. One on one. They played against a low level team, but they're saying our coach is on the hot seat this year, so we'll see. They play against LSU next week. We'll actually see how good they'll look against real teams. They ain't really play against nobody. Excuse me. Dog, FAMU had 25 players ineligible still, the king. You hear me? FAMU had 25 players ineligible. That's crazy. Yeah, LSU gonna win by a field goal. You think they only gonna win by a field goal? I don't know. LSU might beat them by more than that. LSU might win. Bro and FAMU still look good. Word, I got it recorded, so I'll take a look at it in a minute. I can record all these games now, so I'm good. So I ain't missing no college. They was still moving the ball. Wow, that's crazy. Look like we got another Ward on the team, but he a running back. Nice screen. Good wide receiver screen. North Carolina gonna suck this year, huh? You think Carolina gonna be good still, the king? Oh, I heard that. NC State will be better than UNC. Yeah, I know they are. UNC, I heard wasn't gonna be that good. I'm stream yarding now. NC State gonna be better. NC State always gets a good team. Arch Manning. Yeah, Arch Manning gonna be good. He's just like his daddy. The daddy didn't play. I think he got hurt or something. I don't know what happened to him, but I know that he was the best one out of all of them. But we'll see. NC State better than UNC. Straight. It look like we're gonna have a running game this year. Oh, he played against Boo Boo competition. Well, we'll see. It look like we're gonna be a run first team this year. What's up, Nerdy Blue? Mellow Brooks in the house, still the king. You fed the Easter Bunny this week? Nah, I ain't feed Oreo this week. Nah, my sister and them home, so they take care of Oreo. I don't have to go over there and deal with them. Oh wow, that's bad tackling. Guys can't tackle no more. Guys are reaching. Oh, this dude dropped the ball. Number 14 dropped it. We got a 6'7" receiver. A kicker gang raped the chick. What you talking about, Still the King? What's up, Kraken? Man, I'm happy it's football season too, bro. I'm watching Florida State. We got some running backs, but they ain't playing nobody. We'll see next week when they play LSU next week. We'll get a good gauge. You said a kicker. Hold on, so let me pull this up. They went for two and missed it. A lawsuit against San Diego State's University former star punter and two other football players of gang rape. So Buffalo Bills punter and former standout player for the San Diego State University football team was among 3 current and former players accused in a civil lawsuit of raping a teenage girl at an off-the-campus party last fall. The suit was filed Thursday in San Diego Superior Court by local attorney Dan Gillian. It alleges that punter Matt Araiza had sex with the then 17-year-old girl in the backyard of an off-campus house during a party on October 16, 2021, then took her to a room inside the house where she was gang raped. According to the suit obtained by KPBS, Araiza took the girl to the side yard of the house despite her age and in an inebriated state and told her to perform oral sex on him. He then had penetrative sex with her in the yard from behind, the suit says. Shortly thereafter, Araiza take her to a bedroom inside the house where there were at least 3 other men already in the bedroom. The suit says the suit named 2 of the 3 men in the room as Nolan Powell Iwaliko and Xavier Leonard. There, according to the suit, the men took turns raping her. An attorney for Araiza, who now plays for the NFL's Buffalo Bills, did not immediately return KPBS call for comment. Iwaliko is listed as an offensive lineman on the San Diego State University football team roster last season. He's not listed on the roster for this season. At present, the San Diego County District Attorney is reviewing the matter, and no charges have been filed. Hold on. Let me pause this because I got to watch this. Come on, pause. Sorry. So, the district attorney is reviewing the matter, and no charges have been filed, said Mark Carlos, attorney for Iwaliko. The filing of the civil lawsuit does not have any bearing on potential criminal charges. Leonard is listed on this season's roster as a redshirt freshman on the offensive line. His attorney, Jamal Kersey, said the investigation is ongoing and that no conclusion should be drawn regarding my client at this time. The now 18-year-old woman spoke to KPBS earlier this month. She described the alleged rape as violent. It was really aggressive. It was really scary. The woman said in the August 4th interview with the KPBS is protecting her identity due to the nature of her allegations. The woman said she was in and out of consciousness during the assault, which left her bloodied and bruised. They threw me down onto the bed face down. They took turns assaulting me from behind, other things in the mix. She said I was bleeding everywhere. My piercings were ripped out. I had my belly button, my nose, and my ear piercings. The woman said she had bruises on her neck and said she didn't know if they were hickeys or something else. There were also bruises on her legs, she said. The woman said she reported the rape to the San Diego Police Department the next day, and her father also reported the alleged rape to the San Diego State University Police Department 2 days later. Araiza was known as a punt guy for his powerful precision kicking. He was drafted by the Bills in the 6th round of the 2022 draft. The San Diego Police Department announced on August 4th that it had completed the investigation roughly 9 months after the alleged rape and submitted the results to the San Diego District Attorney for review. The San Diego Police Department did not make arrests in the case. A police expert told KPBS that it's a normal in high-profile cases for the department to refer them to prosecutors. In a statement Thursday, KPBS Gillian said what made this case different was that it was committed by self-entitled athletes. Just as awful as the crimes for months, multiple organizations, San Diego State University, the San Diego Police Department, the San Diego District Attorney, and now the Buffalo Bills have acted the part of enablers, looking the other way in denial that my client deserves justice, even if the defendants are prized athletes, Gillian said. In her interview with KPBS, the woman said that about a month after she reported the rape, the police had her do pretext calls to the suspects, which are recorded phone calls. I went in under sort of like giving off the impression that I was just concerned about what had happened, trying to figure out what went on, worried about STD, worried about pregnancy, she said. And I had to call each of the suspects and kind of just ask them to walk me through what happened that night. And the majority of them admitted to what they did or lied about it. And so I feel like that's pretty solid evidence in itself. Among those who admitted what happened to her was a raiser. The suit says under California law, sexual intercourse with someone under the age of 18 is statutory rape, and it becomes a possible felony when the perpetrator is 21 years or older. San Diego State University said the university takes the allegations seriously. It had been criticized for not starting a Title IX investigation earlier. The university said it was told by police to wait until its investigation was completed. The university announced it started its Title IX investigation on August 1st in a statement Thursday. San Diego State University said its investigation is ongoing, as this involves an active university investigation and given laws governing privacy. FERPA, the university, is not able to provide specific details regarding its investigation. San Diego State University said in a statement to KPBS, if a student is found to be in violation of the student code of conduct as a result of thorough investigation, disciplinary actions include, but is not limited to, suspension, dismissal, or expulsion. The suit is asking for unspecified damages against the three players in the corporation that owns the house where the alleged assault took place. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, he ain't like Randy Moss. He dropped the easy ass touchdown. Hey, what's up, Fast Break? You caught one. She was underage. She got tossed up. Yeah, basically. I mean, I don't know what to think. I mean, look, I tell you guys, I wait till the case, till we see what's going on and we see what happens in court. I don't like to talk about these things because I don't know what's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. You know, we weren't there. We can't accuse or assume that they did it or she wasn't willing to do it. We don't know all of this, so we have to wait to hear both sides of the story. You know, I don't do that predetermine who did it or not because at the end of the day, you'll look stupid. So I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a forensics guy. So I let them do their job.
I feel this.
What's up?
Man.
Chilling.
What you sipping on? You got that red cup out, huh?
Yeah, got some lemonade with tequila.
Oh shit! You got the tequila out.
Mm-hmm.
To kill you.
To kill you, yep.
They kill you.
But Bills cut them today. Well, they cut them today because they probably found out about
because the report.
Yeah, the report and stuff. They don't want it to be a reflection on them guys. Y'all got to understand. We just went through the Deshaun Watson thing, so everybody's trying not to get caught into that. You know,
right. They're trying to brush that under the rug quick. They're trying to get that in and out of the reports real quick. He white too, and you just had that one white boy. A couple of earlier this year. Mm-hmm. You said beating on a black chick. So
Chad Wheeler. Yeah. Supposedly, they just threw his case under the rug. Nobody knows what happened.
No, nobody even knew his name, fam. I literally had to call on chats and be like, "Hey, man, you know the white boy that beat up that black chick?" Nah, I don't even know. Yeah, that's the problem. Exactly the problem right there.
Yeah. And they said, let's see. Okay, NFL offensive lineman Chad Wheeler violated court order after removing monitoring device. Prosecutor office says. Former NFL offensive lineman Wheeler, who has been on house arrest as he awaits trial in his ongoing felony domestic violence case, recently violated a court order by removing his electronic home monitor device. A spokesperson with the King County Prosecutor's Office told ESPN on Tuesday. According to court documents obtained by ESPN, Wheeler's defense attorney said his client was experiencing a mental health crisis. And mental health crisis is what they use to white people to get them out of cases.
Never said that about the niggas.
Yeah. On the evening of July 31st, when he took off all his clothes, removed the electronic home monitoring, which is the EHM device, from his ankle and began wandering the streets in the Seattle suburb of Redmond, A friend located Wheeler, called for help, and took a photograph of him as he was being tended to by first responders while naked. Wheeler was taken to a hospital for mental health evaluation and released the next morning, according to the documents. King County prosecutors asked for an emergency hearing Tuesday afternoon, in which a judge denied their request to raise Wheeler's bail to $800,000 and keep him in custody. According to spokesperson, Wheeler will remain on EHM with bi-monthly urinalysis, and his medication intake will also be monitored by professionals, and the victim will be notified if there is an electronic home monitoring of violation.
Wow, man.
Wheeler, who attended Tuesday's hearing with attorney Diego Vargas, previously posted $400,000 bond after his arrest in January 2021. Wheeler had recently finished his second season with the Seattle Seahawks when he was accused of twice choking his then girlfriend until she lost consciousness. The woman injuries included a fractured humerus and dislocated elbow. Wheeler, who has bipolar disorder, said he was experiencing a manic episode during the incident. The woman, Leah Taylor, said she was unsure whether the alleged assault was related to Wheeler's mental health. He pleaded not guilty to criminal charges of first-degree domestic violence assault, domestic violence, unlawful imprisonment, and resisting arrest. Wheeler's trial date is scheduled for September 26th. It has been pushed back several times as a result of continuances requested by and granted to the defense.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Exactly. So basically they're not going
to. Bro, they're going to push the case back. They're going to push the case back until he literally gets off. Until he literally gets off on time served.
Right, and basically, they're not even going to raise the bond. They said we're not going to raise
You're not a detriment to society, though.
No, you're not. We're going to put you back on the EHM and have somebody monitor you. Well, basically,
the same one you escaped from. But this time we're going to make sure we get somebody to extra monitor you.
Right. So people who are watching this later. So basically, this is he broke the law. They call it he was having a manic attack or whatever, saying that he has a disorder or whatever, and they're basically gonna put him back on the device and have somebody come over there and monitor him, like basically a babysitter. So
then nigga probably gonna have to do a phone check. Yeah, now I'm here. Yeah, you see it? You see it on the screen? Okay, cool.
Right. Thanks. Right, bro. Wheeler gonna use a CTE to walk or something. He don't even have to use CTE. He just got to use the skin tone, and he'll get out of it.
That nigga gonna be like this. That nigga gonna be like this. I got it on.
But see this the hypocrisy I talk about every day, and everybody like, man, everybody trying to tell me about Deshaun Watson, but I'm like, dog, Deshaun Watson ain't do nothing wrong. This white boy
literally did not do nothing wrong though.
This white boy has been violating criminal acts. This dude here damn near killed his girlfriend. He got off. Then he took off the device. If that was a black person, you already know we're going back to jail.
Free, get on goddamn ground. I didn't know we just shot a professional police. I didn't know we shot a professional football player. I didn't know he just looked like he was one of the regular Negroes.
Exactly. So if we would have done that, that's the reason why me and Chance are very upset. So if you see us like upset, it's because this is that's BS what's going on. This is the stuff that I talk about every day, and I try to tell the younger folks like who are a generation or two under me, like, you guys have got to be careful. Everything is still not all peaches and cream, because you could chill with them, you'll be with their women, doesn't matter, they still target you. You can't do what they do. They'll try you faster than you could just say, can I get out? They will throw you under the jail. And that's the point of what they're doing. Chad Will is a perfect example showing you what white privilege is. So
but see, they couldn't keep us down. They couldn't keep us down. They couldn't keep us down for themselves doing it. By the way they kept doing it all these years, because we figured out the game. We readjusted. We got a new game plan, and we came back bigger, faster, stronger, and more powerful. So what do? They literally stick the one the one last thing that you can do to black people to literally just kill their whole demeanor of a man and a person is to get the police on them for no damn reason, shooting them and killing them for no damn reason, and we can't do nothing back. And we literally shoot a cop. Oh my god! I can't believe you shot him. He was a decorated police officer that used to beat on little niggas on the block.
Right,
he was decorated for that, though, right?
Right.
What about his criminal record? The police officer's criminal record. But as soon as a young man, black man, steals a damn Snickers out the store, that's the first thing you hear on TV when he gets shot by a cop. So you want to talk about his criminal record of stealing the Snickers, and now he'll be the A student, honors, going to college next year? Like, none of that comes up first. For sure.
It doesn't. Like that. I think that one black girl, I think she got sliced in the subway in New York. And they were trying to bring up when she was smoking marijuana to make her look bad. And I'm like, she's the victim. She got sliced for no reason by a white dude, like an old white dude. So I'm like, why are you bringing out this? The thing with the Zimmerman thing. They brought up Trayvon Martin's what they brought up? They brought up him smoking marijuana and stuff. What that got to do with anything? That don't have nothing to do with.
No. But literally now, I think that weed makes you go into like some zombie state to where like you're just this ultra criminal that you just do so many crimes when you're high. Like that's the first thing you want to do, right? You want to smoke a blunt and say, "I'm gonna go rob everything."
And they basically were suggesting, they were trying to suggest that too, that he was probably on weed that night. Is that
But even if you are on weed, that's not gonna make you violent, fam. You just want to get home and go smoke again. Just go chill.
Exactly.
Like this weed, this ain't a primo with some dope mixed in it or something. It's literally high, sleepy, hungry, happy. I mean, that doesn't even fake fighting.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Like,
but before they legalized it, when white people were like, "Oh, it's legal now. We can all use it." Grandmas and uncles and everybody. It was, oh my god, they were smoking weed.
They only legalized this. They only legalize it because they know how they can get their money off.
Yeah, they had to get the tax.
USA do. USA always been crooked. That's why I tell people that it's always been crooked. There ain't nothing good about it and stuff.
How do you label marijuana on the same spectrum as heroin?
You're right. What? Exactly.
That's the same. What? That was crazy. That was just to get us, fam. That's what it was. They had to keep their foot on their necks.
Right. They made a lot of the law. They made the majority of the laws to hurt us, and that's why I always tell people to refer to me as a black man, black American. Don't call me African American because if you call me African American, that means I'm only 3/5 of a human, and they can treat me that way. So call me black. Don't call me no African American.
But not even that. If you can't train your history back to Africa, bro, then that means that's literally telling you that your history is here. So if you say you're African American, that's literally saying that you are not American. Period. You have no heritage, no background to this native land.
Exactly. But I had to learn that though. I wasn't up to par on learning that until I met somebody who told me that.
Yeah.
Told me that and everything. I was like, man, I ain't know that. So
I was a Malcolm watching ass nigga. And every time he said that Plymouth Rock shit, I was like, see, I knew it was something about that damn rock.
I had a book. It was Malcolm X and MLK, like it was both books put in one. And I read MLK's part first. I felt like it was okay. I'm saying nothing wrong with it. And I read Malcolm X part, man. I just been ever since just been very, wanting to be my own person, not follow, wanted to do like the things he was talking about was it was more than what they painted. Cause see, when you're in the white schools, they'll paint Malcolm X as, oh, he's a killer, he's this and that. When I heard Malcolm X and listened and read the book, because I saw the movie. But when you read the book is like, oh my gosh, because you can add more stuff to it. You know, I wish I could find that book, man. That I read that book like 5-10 times, dog, because it was just I just skipped Mount MLK part and went right to his part. And I read it forward, read it backwards, everything, dog, because I was just so in tune with it because I understand what he's talking about. He was talking about that, like, you know, defend yourself. You know, he wasn't preaching violence, he was preaching defend yourself. Don't let nobody take advantage of you. And people took it as something different because you know why? Because it was a strong black man preaching it. And that's what people don't want. They want all these feminism and, you know, these homosexuals out here running everything. And that's not, and like last night I was saying, like, because it was me and LB and everything. And, you know, we went at it and stuff. And I was telling people on the playback, oh, me, LB brothers, we're gonna go at it. That's my guy. You know, but we're not gonna agree on everything. That's the point. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? Me and you would go at it. And I told somebody later, like somebody was like, man, you and Chance was going at it. I'm like, yeah, that's my dog. That's my brother. That's the point. Like, you know, my brother's on Pico cracking when I'm around them. Big D, man, we all going at it. Like we about to come to blows.
Yeah. You know, see, that's the thing. See, we're so feminized now that we literally think that we have, as men, we have to talk it out. Maybe we should use our inside voice. Nigga, that's not men. That's not how they do it.
Oh, that's women.
Nigga, what happened to 3 steps and draw? Nigga, remember that nigga 3 steps and draw, nigga? Nigga, remember the 10-step draw? Nigga, back to back. I got my pistol, you got your pistol, nigga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nigga, turn around. That was how they, nigga, there wasn't arguing.
That was the old days how they handled it.
There was no bitching. They weren't bitching like women. No. They weren't telling you about their feelings. Look, when you said that to me, I felt like, see, what I felt like was, right, when you said it, my feelings to your feelings, what the fuck is we talking about?
Yeah.
Do we have this? Is it that much of a deal that we have to box it out and love each other later? Or is it that big of a deal that we can't come back from it? And that's how men do. And that's our friendships. Right. Either we, because sometimes it just has to happen. I'm not going to sit there and dog you out and be like, no, but I love you. You're my friend, though, right? And like, we're still good, right? Like, I just dogged you the fuck out. Like, I literally dogged you out to everybody. Not me and you arguing with each other.
That don't even sound right when you said to somebody.
But I dogged you out to everybody else.
Right?
Like, but she's my friend, right? Like, damn, you just threw this bitch under the bus. Like, y'all been arguing together.
Everything's cool, bro.
Like, that's the white boys, man. It's the white boys, man. They hit you with them underlying nigga comments and shit.
Yeah,
dude, you know I was joking, bro. You know,
bro, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying to Christian about Bad Boys 2. I did not like that movie, dog, because I got so mad that Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, a lot of these guys, they were really saying the N-word without them really saying it, and I didn't like that. And like Christian was like, "Dang, now that you said it." It did. I said, bro, gang banging homies, dog. That's basically calling you the N-word, bro. And but they were letting that slide the whole movie. Even black people watched it.
Any movie you see, any movie or TV show you do or you watch, if you literally don't hear them, they're saying it all the time.
All the time.
All the hoodlums and the thug and the thuggish ways.
Exactly.
I'm like, what you white boys to be thugs too?
Ways? Like, what you
I just know white boys to be thugs too. I didn't know thugs literally had a color line. I didn't know. Like, I remember thugs because then thugs come from an Irish term of them thugging it out over there in England when they were fighting them English. Yeah. They were calling them thugs.
Exactly.
Them hoodlums and thugs, they were hoodlums.
They were,
yeah. So that literally tells you that there's no color line to what these terms are. These terms are basically by white people that were trying to give back to us like we made it. These are your words.
Exactly.
Your words.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying, man. I don't understand that one bit, but yeah, the movie was good. I mean, it was a good movie. Sly did his thing on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a twist in it. You know, I ain't want to.
When you say no, I don't see that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good twist at the end because it messed your head up, and then after you like see the movie and when he says when he does the part, you'll be like, oh, okay, so I understood. You understand why he is what he is. You know, so
Sylvester's a good writer, fam.
No, he is. Sylvester's he's
I don't know too many movies that have been bad by Sylvester Stallone. Even over the top, the arm wrestling movie, even over the top was dope.
The movie I liked from him was the one he did with Arnold. They were in jail together.
They were in jail, yeah, the jailbreak.
Man.
Prison break.
Escape plan. I think it was escape
room.
Escape room.
Is it escape room? Yeah, escape room or plan.
No, it's not escape room. It's I think it's escape plan. Hold on.
Because he had a part 2 to that too. It was whack though. Somebody else was writing that shit. That shit was garbage. No. But yeah, that person was dope.
Okay, yeah, I see it. The escape. Yeah, it was because it had Arnold in the first one.
Yeah.
The first, it's escape plan. That went hard.
Yeah,
they came out with 3 of them.
Yeah, they came out. Bro, don't even think about watching the other 2. It's
okay, because you got Batista in the second one, you got 50 Cent in the third one.
Bro, once you hear Batista, you know literally somebody fell off a little bit. Even though he is dope in that one, even though he is dope in the what's that show? What's the one that he's on? The Marvel comic one that Batista's on?
Talking about Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's dope on that.
That's because James Gunn write that. You know, James Gunn is very good at like
that's the best thing I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, that's what he's great at. That's why Peacemaker was so good.
I need to watch that. That's the one I didn't remember what it was called, and I was looking for it. Now Peacemaker. That's the one you guys were always talking about. That was funny.
Yeah, that go hard. James Gunn basically wrote that.
I remember I was knocking that shit, and I was like, man, it's John Cena, man, trying to be like The Rock. He's like, nah, nigga, that nigga Cena.
Oh, he did good on there. Like,
yeah, I remember you told me. I'm gonna check it out.
That's more of John Cena, how he needs to be a sarcastic a-hole.
Yeah,
like that's how he ought to be and stuff.
I think they try to make him too white. When literally that's not his persona.
No, they do. Like that's what they did in the.
They play like really like whitewash him. Yeah. I'm sorry, but he has a little hood twang tween. You know what I'm saying? He comes from like Ohio. Ohio's not a place where you. Oh my God, we're just we're so rich that we don't care about anybody. Like you literally go right into the city.
No. They made him real white because John Cena's like, he's that cool white boy you chill around. That's who he is and stuff. He's not no old stuck up old 401k white boy. I mean, that's not him. Right.
They did the same thing with Channing Tatum. They literally turned him from a hood dancer.
They turned him
from a hood dancer to a gay prop.
Mm-hmm. Of course they did. They got to in that society, dog. You got to be. You got to turn you got to be homosexual or you got to be feminine. Because remember, like that's why they had Robert Williams and Mrs. Doubtfire wearing the dress and all that.
I don't know. Robert Williams was already on that kind of tip even way back Saturday Night Live. You know what I'm saying? So, even when he did the shit with Bono Hanley.
That's what I'm saying though. They got like the majority, like you either got to be feminine or you got to be in a dress.
But this is niggas like Ben Rhymes that get me. That's when it comes to the dress wearing shit. See niggas like Ben Rhymes, nigga. You have there's no rhyme or reason for you to be wearing this shit.
Man, there's no rhyme or reason for you to be taking it up the butt in a movie. That's just
nigga. Pulp Fiction, my nigga.
Yeah, that turned me off. I was like, the movie was good until that part came on, and I was like,
and what was the use of that part? I'm still to this day, I'm still trying to figure out what was the use of him having to rape. Like, why did he have to rape him?
Because it's a humiliation ritual. He had to go through his ritual.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm just saying, like, what? That's the thing to me. Why would you even write that in? John Travolta was right there. He's
because, man, because they see that, you know why they see that as white people look at that as it's funny. Like they love seeing a black man in that position. They like seeing him butt breaking. Yeah, butt breaking.
Butt breaking, man. Mm-hmm. I can't whoop your ass, but I'm gonna make you look stupid. I'm gonna make you embarrass yourself.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like with Terry Crews when he came out and said that thing, I'm like, dog, you like 6'8", like 200 something solid, and you let a white guy grab your meat. It's like, come on, dog. Like
fuck that. When that nigga in Friday, nigga, and you sit there, nigga, oh yeah, Tupac. yeah, Tupac. I'm like, bro, why would you?
Right, and you doing that jump extra, like you doing it extra and stuff.
Oh, and then the gay little dancing and shit they be doing and shit. I'm like, bro, calm down,
What
man.
he be doing?
I know you trying to show the white people you're all in.
There's some dude out here on Instagram who be doing all that dancing. He's swole as hell. I'm like, man, what is you doing? You too big for that.
Should be looking weird too.
It do, dog. He just be
I'm
shaking.
trying to get my little swing on, nigga. Arms. I'm like, nigga, I'm a little bit too. Yeah, I'm you know what? I'm gonna keep my arms down here, nigga. 2-step, nigga.
No, but no, I mean, you got swag with it. This dude ain't got no swag. This dude is just all over the place.
Terry Crews just looked like a homosexual dancer. That nigga just,
right.
I'm sorry. His demeanor is how he moves. Just feels really, yeah, food delicious, really bubblicious.
Delicious, man, bubblicious, delicious.
Call that nigga bubblicious. We already got it delicious. I'm gonna call that nigga bubbles.
Man, that's terrible.
Man. Oh man, it's like niggas men can't be black men on these movies no more, these shows. Like you even got the older generation trying to do it now with the little half gay shit. Like, oh man, no. Hold on, man. I don't know. None of my great uncles, nigga, that was looking at each other, nigga, like they was ready to fuck each other, nigga, when they were drinking.
Man, no, they wasn't though. They wasn't even trying to do that.
Come on, fam. What are we doing now? Now we put it on an older generation too that gay in the movies and shit and shows. Like, come on,
yeah, man. I keep telling you, man. This homosexuality thing is just taking over. It's everywhere on TV. You got commercials with men kissing men. You got a man on there, like a light-skinned man on there. He got like lipstick or lip gloss on like a woman, and he walking on the beach of the sand with his shirt open. It's like, it's just so crazy to me. It's like I just don't see the appealing or the I don't understand why people are like, why are these people so indulged into that type of stuff? Because to me, it's like, bro, that basically throws off the whole balance of the natural.
They don't care about that, but they don't care about the natural order because they don't live in natural order. And back in the day, in the 60s, in the 50s, 40s, 20s and up, right? 20s and up,
right?
You would literally get hung and beat, and I mean brutalized. They would do you worse than they would do niggas back in the day. If they found you gay, fam. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care what color you was. If you found you gay, your ass was going to jail. You get your ass whooped, all kind of shit.
Right.
So when the 70s movement came out, they piggybacked off of the Black national movement, like everybody else did, the civil rights movement, which everybody uses now for some odd reason. I don't know how it's a civil rights when you're from a different country. Okay, you can use our shit, but white people use it. All races use civil rights movement now. But anyway, they piggybacked off of that in the 70s, and that's when Harvey Milk came out and started speech writing with David Abernathy. You know who that is, right?
You said who?
David Abernathy.
I heard of that name before.
That was Martin Luther King's speechwriter. So I have a dream. One day, if you literally look at him and you see there's a tall black dude right behind him in that speech podium, and he's literally just he's literally spitting the words out of his mouth because he wrote it. So he's like going over in his mouth too, make sure he got it right. But yeah, he was Martin Luther King's speechwriter, and right after the whole Martin Luther King died, he went straight to Harvey Milk in San Francisco, and him and Harvey Milk got to work in the 70s, and he was speechwriting for him, and he went to that Grand National Movement. That's why I said people don't even know the people that was around Martin Luther King. He had a whole gay alliance around him. Yeah? Everybody in the circle, down to your speechwriter, man. Like, bro, nobody has that much access to white presidents as a black man. You mean you tell me all the access to all the white presidents? Come on, and then they call you when they need a favor for niggas to calm down. Hey, Marty, you think you can go down to Alabama and the niggas are really running around that town? We need to stay on that side of the bridge.
And then they basically put a name of a street of them in the worst parts of the world, like in America, like the worst parts. And that's the thing.
It's either a school, somebody gets shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, that makes me look at it like, how far you think you're gonna get kissing ass? That's why I can't do it. Because I just saw this man get his name put up on every street, in every street corner, a black man or a kid or a woman getting shot every day. or they selling drugs there, they doing something what they're doing. But you know what I'm saying?
But you see the Malcolm X
did all this stuff. You did all this stuff for them and bend over for all these months, and they still did you dirty. It's like, come on.
But you see the Malcolm X part of it, though, right? They're trying to do that. They try to do that with Malcolm X, right? But it's literally black people. That's like, hey, nigga, that's Malcolm X Boulevard. You know what I'm saying? Don't defame that. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about Malcolm. They don't give a fuck about Martin Luther King Street. You know what I'm saying? But Malcolm X Boulevard, it has a ring to it. It's something. It's innately in you when you say it. Hey, bro, we don't. You know what I mean? Like, calm down on that.
Man,
and it's something different in our nature about that.
Man, when Pac said, "Man, why we ain't cry when they killed Malcolm X?" I'ma tell me, well, yo, if I'm wrong.
He's God, just another cop waiting to beat my ass if I don't go pop. What? Right.
Exactly.
What, nigga? What?
That's my CD, dog.
What, nigga?
That's my CD.
Man, that nigga's man. Come on, fam.
My dog said, "I promise if I have a seed, I'm gonna guide him right." I said, "What?"
That's what my comrades told me when I sit back and learn, nigga. Man, ain't nothing free, nigga. Ain't nothing free, nigga. Get that no doubt. No doubt. High in the motherfucker. Blessed for me. This blood life is death to me. And I remember what my pops told me.
Blasphemy.
But see how you double entendre that though? It's blasphemy if you go against me. But then you better blaspheme me, nigga, when you got to
right. Exactly. Double entendre. Yep.
Whoa.
I already caught that. I caught that when I heard it.
I'm literally I was listening to Mike Geronimo. I was watching an interview on Math Hoffa shit, and they had what's that boy's name? That was the producer way back when he introduced Jay-Z to
Who you talking about? You talking about Math Hoffa and who else?
He was on the Math Hoffa show, and he was it was a producer, old school producer back in the day. Everybody knew. Mike Geronimo was one of them that was on the show too, but it was another dude. I forgot his name. He's the one that actually brought Jay-Z and Biggie together to actually do that album. You know what I'm saying? Do that song, and he put Dame Dash and Jay-Z together. So like, yeah. But literally, he was saying that. Man, Biggie, man, I'm telling you, man, Biggie's the best, man. And when I met Jay-Z, I was like, oh yeah, it's over. He's the best I've ever known. And I'm like, really? Like, and then he said, Math Hoffa said something that was key to me. He said, now, are you talking about the fast rapping Jay-Z or the slow rapping Jay-Z? Math was literally saying that because he had made a joke in his bar one day. Nigga, you's a thief, nigga, just like Jay-Z stealing from Biggie, just like Jay-Z stealing from Biggie. So he you know, he's in New York. They put all that there.
Yeah.
So he asked him, like, is it the fast rhyming Biggie? I mean, the fast rhyming Jay-Z? Or you talking about the slow rhyming Jay-Z is the best? He said, shit, both of them the best. And he's like, oh, okay, for sure. But he didn't want to, of course, he wasn't going to agree with him because he don't agree with that. Jay-Z,
everybody's not going to agree with that.
Bro, Jay-Z rapping that fast was garbage, man. I'm sorry. Like, his whole Dawes Effect kind of flow that he had at first, it's J to the Z. I was like, bro, stop. And then when Nas stepped back and Biggie died, or he started hanging around Biggie more, he literally picked up both of their styles, and ran with it. Just picked up and ran. And I won't just pick up your styles. I'm gonna pick up some lyrics along the way too. I think I'll pick up some lyrics you said too. Like, damn. And I didn't know it was that bad until Cameron.
Jay took everybody lyrics.
Bro, I didn't know it was that bad until Cameron came out with that shit, bro. That swagger, bro.
No, Cam ain't come out with that. It was somebody put that out way before Cam. It was like 2 or 3 years. It came out way before Cam. It was 3 years before Cam came out with it. They already had something out there because we got it in Houston. My homeboy came and played it for me, saying that, dog, I got this mixtape from NY. And the DJ played it on it, dog. They been leaked that. But when Cam came out with it, I was like, because somebody hit me up like, yo, man, Cam playing this Jay-Z bite and everything. I'm like, I know, I already heard it. And then I heard it, I'm like,
see, I didn't hear. I never heard it before that time. Before Cameron did it, I just literally knew about it because Tupac around.
I heard it because I knew cats who got in college. They go to New York and they come back. Or I knew cats before that. They will go get mixtapes. They'll go travel to see their peoples and they'll come back with mixtapes. So I heard it like 3-4 years before. No, yeah, like 3 years before Cam did it. and me and my boys listening to it in the car on the CD. I had it in my CD player. We was listening to it riding around, and it was just crazy. Like we was like, oh my gosh, dog, this is damaging, and it was damaging. And when Cam came out with it, I told everybody like, man, turn that shit off. I already heard that shit. That shit old, bro. I'm good. I heard it. I listened to it like 4 or 5 times, like 6, 7 times. Listening to his
But the thing that you said is key for me that literally didn't happen was it was not damaging at all. It like kind of it heightened his career a little bit to me. A little bit it seemed like because none of the albums were even better after that. He just literally kept jacking more songs and more words off of shit.
Well, because it's like you gotta understand is that when your favorite rapper, like with your each generation, you'll have Wayne, you'll have other guys, and they're regurgitating the same thing. Jay-Z the best, Jay-Z the best. Then you're gonna continue thinking Jay-Z's the best because everybody's not gonna be like us and do research and listen to stuff or go find out for ourselves. So there's probably some people who still don't know about that track.
Bro, I think they were told to say that because the game came out and was like, fuck Jay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I rapped with Jay-Z, my nigga. Like, that nigga tried to do me, like, he tried to play me like I was, and Jay-Z tried to play a lot of people like that. A lot of people didn't like this, man. They don't like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? They know he's really not a bar heavy dude like that. And if you literally go through his vocals and his material, it's either somebody else's material or the bar isn't even that heavy.
I just be honest. Like Jay-Z just look. I listened to Biggie growing up, and I listened to Mace. I listened to Big L. I listened to all them cats. Jay to me just never was on my radar of MC. Like I just would listen and be like, man, I eat him up. I just that confident in myself. You know, I know I would eat him up because I'm just like he's okay to me. Like he's good, but it's not no. Oh man, he's not Red Man to me. You know, he's not Yuck Mouth. He's not Too Short. He's not, you know, them guys, they're very creative with what they do. You know, he's not even casual. You know, he's not none of them guys to me. Like them guys are guys I know, man, I gotta come with it. I gotta be sharp. With Jay-Z, it's like he's to me, he has some good wordplay, but then you know, it's just like I don't really feel like the from him, you know, like even when he said a line like from Biggie, like I knew he was stealing. I'm like, man, I heard it like before, like, man, this dude's stealing from something because I listened to Big L when he said the hard dick and bubble gum on one.
I was a big fan when he said that.
I was like, hold on, and then I heard they little freestyle on the mixtape. My boy, you know, let me hear it. And they was at the radio station and they was going back and forth. Big L was killing him. I mean, Big L was killing him. I mean, it was vicious and it was nasty, dog. I was like, this.
That's what
and then he said the line, and then Big L like, man, all I do is feed them hard dick and bubble gum. I stay with plenty pebbles and rocks. I hustle with Barney and them. I said, oh my God. That nigga was killing. And then, yeah, flip chicks like Fred, Barney, Rubble and them. That's the line. Yeah, I really hoop. And then Jay-Z took the line, and I said, man, I heard that line before. Then I said Big L. So I been knew that Jay was a biter like that and stuff, and he was always biting. What's up, Nick? Yeah, I really hoop. I mean, Blueprint was a classic. I rock with Blueprint, but you know, just overall, Jay just, you know, he was okay to me. So, you know what I'm saying? So that's how it was. But yeah, Jay-Z makes compilation albums. You're right, Nick, he do. He make a lot of compilation albums. Yeah, Blueprint was nice. I mean, I mess with Blueprint. I'm not a one girl guy. When it comes to love, I don't lie. shoot, his production did carry him a bit. And plus Jay-Z's ability he knows how to memorize lines. So he's good. You know, he's very smooth and witty with his bars. But see, Jay-Z doesn't know how to create a song from scratch. You have to give him a hook. You have to give him not only a hook, you have to give him a direction. And it's the same thing with the game. You have to give those type
DJ Clark Kent.
You have to give them, you have to give them MCs direction. They don't know how to feel, they don't know how to create a song from scratch. And that's all I was telling people about the game. Like, Game could spit, never nothing away from his bars. But his creativity and his flow, Game takes his flow from whoever he's rapping around. Like early on,
he'll literally adjust to exactly how they rap to it in their style and voice.
Right.
Because when he's rapping with Nas, he sounded just like Nas. Yeah, he rapping with Kanye, just like Kanye.
Yep. Exactly. So that's what I was
trying to with that shit. Yeah, he's familiar with that shit.
And Jay-Z's the same way. If you give Jay-Z a hook and a beat and direction, look, Jay, this is how I want you to do. Like how 50 did the track for Game, like giving him a reference track. Yeah. Kanye did all of that for Jay. Like before Kanye,
but Kid Cudi did all that for Kanye.
Tracks. It was other cats giving him reference tracks for him to go off of. Like, because Jay's not good without direction. That's why J. Cole, you know, he kept J. Cole around, because J. Cole could write him a song.
He was stealing from J. Cole. He was stealing the style. He was stealing his flow.
Exactly.
He was starting to dress like that nigga.
Everything.
He was starting to dress like that nigga. Everything, fam.
Crack it, bro. You stupid. You like Jay-Z average is best. That is my brother, boy. You is my brother, Crack. That man average at best. He always said that since we was jits.
But it was DJ Clark. It was DJ Clark Kent. That's what it was. DJ Clark Kent.
Right.
Remember DJ Clark Kent back in the day? AZ. Yeah. DJ Clark Kent. That's what it was.
Exactly. Like
everybody back then.
Yeah. Exactly, Nick. Jay-Z was never able to come up with a creative concept for songs. Like Jay can't make an I Gave You Power like Nas, exactly. A Dear Mama like Pac, exactly. Or an I Need Love like LL, exactly. And that's why those three guys are in my top 5 and top 10, because they could create something from nothing. Like Nas, when he made I Gave You Power, he was talking about the gun. The shit was crazy. And he did it in a way that you had to think. You was like, this dude is crazy.
And then Tupac just made it sound just, well, actually Big L did it first. Big L did it. Big L did it, and it was just fire, right? Papoose tried it, but Papoose doesn't have that believability, right? Nas.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was a classic that will never be like Big L's, Nas, and Tupac's Me and My Girlfriend. Those are songs about guns that just will stand the test of time.
Exactly.
The bars will stand the test of time. The beats will stand the test of time.
I think so. Jay classic albums. Yeah, Jay got Reasonable Doubt was good. I liked Volume 1, and I liked it Blueprint. To me, those was his 3 classics. The other ones, they were okay.
But the Reasonable Doubt is that is the Biggie Smalls one. You can literally hear how he's spitting like Biggie.
Right.
It's a pick I'm like, wait, that's not your flow pattern.
Yeah, he changed his flow because
because Diddy gave him the whole goddamn reference track. He gave him the whole goddamn CD.
Yeah, well, Biggie he was hanging around Big at the time. So what Big was doing was
No. DJ Clark Kent said they weren't hanging around each other. DJ Clark Kent said they weren't hanging around. They didn't hang around each other like that because Jay-Z was still trying to be in the streets, and him and False Money, Jay-Z and False Money was always together more.
Okay.
And him and Biggie didn't hang like that. So Jay-Z literally lying.
Okay, I don't know if I didn't hear that from Jay. I heard that from somebody else.
Yeah, well, DJ Clark Kent, I'm watching this whole shit. He was like, nah, I was with him too much. I was like, damn.
The Black Album was a classic to you. I thought Black Album was at least about. I gave it 4 mics out of 5.
I knew you
It
thought
was
it had
like
good. It
4.
had 3 good songs in there.
I gave it 4 mics out of 5. I didn't give it.
And the best song on there was what? You belong in the streets. The Phil Collins remake.
Yeah, that was nice.
The ones where he did.
All
It was
about that.
basically a whole. It was basically
My
based off
favorite.
the whole Usual Suspects.
No, my favorite song was Lucifer, Lucifer, all in the morning. I got
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
Lucifer on a
I think
bird.
but that was Kanye. That was all Kanye. That was a Kanye reference track.
Yeah, I know that was a Kanye track. Yeah, but I like that track. He killed that shit.
Yeah, of course you do. Nigga, it was a Kanye reference track. Nigga, motherfucker went hard. Shit.
That's what I said.
He basically copied Kanye's flow on that.
Yeah, but if you give Jay-Z a beat or in a bridge, he's good to go. In direction, he'll kill it.
Well, then he should have killed Ja Rule and DMX on that on that, what you call it? Can I get a what? He did not.
There's one on there. That was a Mill and Ja.
DMX was on there too.
No, X1 on there. That was Ja at the end. Ja killed him on that track.
Yeah, that was Ja. No, Ja was a beast rapper. But he was a beast when he was rapping anyway. It's just everybody got him as the singing nigga because of the whole J-Lo and you know what I mean, Ashanti shit.
What messed them up was when they dissed Eminem, the feds got on their ass. That's the only thing. Bean sent the feds over there.
Bro, now you said that to me. You were the main person that said it to me. I've never heard it before, and I'm trying to find that. Now I already know that's one of those things that you're not going to find because they're probably going to scrub the internet and try to get the shit far away from Eminem as possible. You know what I mean?
No,
Some like that.
That's what happened because remember, dog, they was basically the thing with Irv and that Irv and Ja not street guys. They're basically Irv's a producer.
No, Ja was. No, Ja was.
Ja was not a street guy. Ja was a rapper. Ja was not a rapper. Dog, Ja was not a street guy. No, the street guys was Irv's brother, Ty, Cadillac Ty, Black Child. Those were street guys. They weren't street guys. They didn't have pull in the streets like that. Nobody really liked it Irv like that. They were only dealing with him because he had the label and stuff. Everybody liked the Ja Rule, but nobody really liked it Irv because Irv is a guy who likes to boast and brag, and he's one of them fake tough guys. Like,
but remember, he's thinking I was Supreme. Supreme. Nobody was gonna fuck with him because of Supreme. And Supreme's name at the time pulled so much weight. It really got out.
But he was stupid for even doing that because you from Hollis, from Jamaica, Queens. They don't get along. So people in the streets was laughing at them. You was getting extorted. That's why 50 said you've been getting extorted since day one. Suge extorted you, then Preem extorted you. Like Irv always been the extorting dude. And then his dumb behind, they were cool with him dissing 50 because they didn't care. But when he started dissing Eminem, making it uncomfortable for Eminem, Jimmy Iovine just was like, okay, well, we're going to put the feds on you, which they really didn't find nothing and stuff because Irv didn't really do nothing like that. He wasn't a street dude. He was more in the doing the music. He's a great producer. He's a beast.
He's a great producer.
Yeah, but
I think it was a black distribution along with the Supreme shit and the Eminem shit that you're talking about. But all of that collectively, I think is what fucked up Murder Inc. Because the distribution deal with Suge Knight and Jay Prince, they not gonna let that ride.
Yeah, but Jimmy Iovine got power. So the thing with him is he's gonna use that power to
governmental power
merge them. Which he did with Ja and Irv should have done was they should have just kept making their music, they bubblegum tracks, get their money, and move on. That's all they had to do. They would have been fine.
Yeah, they were trying to level up.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It's like just stupidity.
No, well, man, at that time, well, no, the other shit, him being stupid, The distribution deal, though, that black distribution deal was gonna be so lovely, bro.
Well, we know that, but they weren't gonna let Suge get that because they know Suge. Come on,
Suge or Jay Prince. You have the king of the South and the king of the West. Shit,
they weren't gonna let that happen. Come on.
And I think Irv was gonna be there for the filler seat of the East Coast because at that time the East Coast was so up in the air of who like really is the man over there in the East. So I think Irv Gotti was gonna be that like seat filler for a minute. and then later on it'll probably been like a Nas or a Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Irv a peon. He wouldn't have been shit. It would have been the other
Like,
guy.
he's smart. He's smart. He's just retarded.
Dog,
no, I can
no,
say
it's not that. It's that when Irv gets money, his ego comes out. Like he acts like he is, right. And instead of him just being humble, you got your money, be humble. That's what messed him up with a lot of stuff. That messed him up and everything. Like you.
I mean, it's okay to be arrogant. Just don't be an asshole about it.
Yeah, it's fine to be. Everybody got arrogance in them. Like,
yeah, but he turned that shit into straight assholeness, like beyond Diddy shit.
Who?
Irv Gotti.
Yeah, Irv. Yeah, he did. When do people play Jay-Z? I mean, I play Jay-Z. I mean, but Jay-Z's an average guy, though. I play Jay-Z once in a while. He got some cuts I listen to.
Bro, I don't have not one Jay-Z album. I don't have no downloads, nothing.
I have downloads. I have some of his albums. Like I said, I like Reasonable Doubt. I like Volume 1. And I like the Blueprint. Blueprint was a good album. So I listen to that. Reggie Wright. I don't know. Everybody be telling me Reggie Wright be lying, man. I don't listen to Reggie Wright. I've been hearing Reggie Wright's a liar, like from everybody. So I don't know. Yeah, he got the Rough Riders for the Volume 2. Volume 2, he had Rough Riders and Swish Beats on there. That's when he brought them on there.
Touched the wrong damn button. My bad.
No, you straight.
But you said Reggie Wright what?
He said Reggie Wright be having all the stories. I said, man, I don't know, man. Everybody, like people I talk to, tell me Reggie Wright be lying, and sometimes
I can't trust no nigga to act like he didn't know what the fuck was going on, nigga. That night when nigga was shot, he literally told niggas don't have no guns.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know. I don't trust dude. Dude's stories be real far-fetched.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? It's like I don't know. Like to me, it's
but he be calling out other nigga stories, and when he be calling other nigga stories, he be having niggas backtracking on their stories, fam. I be seeing that shit. I was like, damn nigga, you was going on that story for a while, and then this cop motherfucker come on here, now your story switch up a little bit. Now you don't remember some parts. Like, wow. So, but how he did his own security, that was just check, man.
I don't know.
Did security under the bus?
Yeah. Cause I think Cino explained that story, what happened.
You said what?
Cino explained that story, what happened. Why they
when you told the guards to lie?
Yeah, when they didn't have their guns in that night.
Yeah, it should not ask the next day, where the fuck was y'all? Why didn't y'all have y'all guns? You know what I mean? Where's my security? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they all lied and didn't even say nothing about what you call it making the call.
Mm-hmm. All right.
They didn't say nothing about this little nigga making the call. All the guards took it. I was like, damn, y'all all took the fall? And the worst one of all was old boy that got killed. Frank Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy. That whole death row shit was crazy. I mean, the whole thing with me was, why y'all niggas got cops in y'all inner circle? Like why do you have cops in your inner circle, man?
They probably had the cops there to find out about other cops and where certain.
But all you doing is you set yourself up for failure. Ain't no cops going against no cops. They bleed blue. Just like you from Pyru, you bleed red. They bleed blue all day. They don't care about your rapping ass.
What's up, Bear? Chilling, Bear. Just over here chopping it up. Make sure you see the Samaritan, Bear. Good movie.
It was a straight check, and this thing over here. I'm like, man, come on, man. This is bad.
I don't know why they all mad cops there. I don't trust none of them.
I mean, cops all in your death row's inner circle, mobbing, and that's every rap gang. I don't care who they are. All they big ass security is old cops, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never seen so many thug ass niggas with cops around in my life. Like, too comfortable too. Just too comfortable.
If you ain't getting bags, stay the F from police.
Yeah.
Cause cats in the cats in your hood, they ain't trying to listen. They be sitting in the kitchen waiting to start hitting. That's the fact.
Bro, they don't even care no more. Bro, they don't even care if you snitching no more, bro. Just if you got a name, then fuck it. If you can get it big like Takashi and snitch too, hey man, shit, man, you just hit the tripe, man. You just won, nigga. You leveled up.
I knew Takashi was a bitch when I first seen him.
Bro, I knew that shit was gonna go bad when they literally switched that nigga from a Crip to a Blood.
Yeah,
just the week before, that nigga was literally down the street in the Crip neighborhood with a blue rag and blued up with a whole nother crew. How they do this that quick? Like y'all jumped him out of there, jumped him in. Like what goes on in New York? How did that happen?
That's what Wayne did. Wayne used to rock blue all the time, like
they all did. They all did.
PG, and then
they all did that.
And then he went to red and stuff.
Because of game. Well, actually, it was because of Mac 10.
No, it was before game. He had the red.
No, I said because it was Mac 10. Remember Mac 10 with the when Mac 10 with the Cash Money?
Right. Exactly.
That's when it started.
Right.
Because that's when Baby really started getting into it.
Right.
Mac 10 turned them niggas out. The only thing I didn't get about it was the 5-star part. I mean, where the fuck does the 5-star? That's Vice Lords. Vice Lords aren't Bloods.
Right.
Bloods are not Crips, they're not nothing. They don't even care about colors. Where the fuck is this? Like 5-star, 6-star? I don't know no 6-star Crips. Like, I'm in California, nigga. I ain't never heard of them niggas say, hey 6-star cuz on the 6, cuz. Like, no, they just whatever block it.
Dr. J says NBA shouldn't retire Kobe Bryant's number league wide. I agree. They shouldn't. They should retire Michael Jordan's though.
Yeah. Him and Magic.
Retire.
Him and Magic.
Yeah, him, Magic, and Bird. They should have all their numbers
and Kareem.
The league. And Kareem.
I think the top five. Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar should all have their numbers retired through the league.
Yeah. I agree with that.
This is my personal opinion.
No, I agree with that. Kobe shouldn't have his number retired through the league. Kobe was too young.
Yeah.
And plus, if Kobe was alive, Kobe wouldn't want that. He'll be like, nah, don't do that shit.
Kobe's different from LeBron. Kobe gave props where props was due. He never considered him better than any of them. Yeah,
because they always kept asking him and shit.
I think he always said that wasn't Bill Russell his guy? Like, didn't he always say Bill Russell was like the best to him or some shit? Like his game's mocked out for the Jordan, but I think he literally said that Bill Russell was like the greatest of all time. Something like that he said in that interview.
Well, early on, he said, I think he said Bill Russell. He said Mike, and then he would say Bill Russell. I mean, it was.
You think it was a dig at Mike because him and Mike used to go at it a little bit?
Yeah.
I think it was.
824 should be retired. No, it shouldn't be retired. It was done right by the Lakers. The 8-24 that night, that was good. He retired. He was done with the game. He left. Kobe was done.
Yep, it was perfect. It was perfect.
That was done. That was the perfect ending.
Because Kobe didn't change the league in any kind of, like, you know what I'm saying? He was just a great athlete, great player. Yeah, he didn't do anything. Yeah, he didn't do anything that like kind of changed the form of how the game is played or any rules or anything. So no, he good where he at. He one of the greatest.
Said Will, me, and Mike. Yeah, that's his order. He said that to the guy.
That's what he said. Will, me. Okay.
He said, remember this order to the guy. The guy was talking trash, and Kobe was just murder. He was just killing their ass. And he said, I'm gonna tell you this order. This is it. Remember this order. Will, me, Mike. Say it with me.
Will, shit.
Me, Mike. Say it with
me. Did you see that tagline? Did you see that tagline?
Will, me, and Mike. And the reason, and nobody understood why he said that, but I'm gonna break it down to you why he said that. Wilt scored 100 points. 100. That's Kobe dropped 81. Like, that's the closest Wilt we've ever seen in our lifetime.
But the nigga still had a whole.
Michael dropped 69. You understand?
But Kobe still had a whole. Kobe still had a whole half a quarter left.
That's what I'm saying. And then he once they got the lead, Kobe sat down.
He sat down. But you know what? Okay. I don't even think nobody thinks about it like this, right? That is literally one of the biggest respectable moments in the history of Kobe Bryant's career that I've ever had for him. He literally knew he could break that record.
Yeah,
he really knew he could. Bro, he could do for 115.
In the Mavericks game, he could have broke it. He sat down.
Yeah, but I'm just saying in the Toronto game alone. In the Toronto game alone, he could have went for 115, fam. Easy.
Yeah, of course. But the thing is,
himself out.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, and one thing about Kobe too, I didn't mean to cut you off though, but one thing about Kobe too, of course, he knew that he could break Wilt Chamberlain's record, but he didn't care about that. He cared about winning.
Right.
That's the goal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal.
No, but see, he's a savage like that, right? But he's not a Michael Jordan savage, right? He has a little bit of compassion. Michael Jordan don't have that. That's why when he named himself Black Mamba, I'm like, maybe a badger, maybe like if you was like the first honey badger,
a badger,
like really? The first honey badger, okay. But Black Mambas, they decapitate. They like Michael Jordan is that. He don't care about your mama, your daddy, your sister, your granny. He'll talk about all of them, and then kiss her right on the cheek, nigga, as he's walking away from whooping your ass.
True.
No, he was dog. I don't know what you mean. He didn't have no compassion for nobody.
Yeah, on the court, he didn't have no compassion. See, the thing about
because Mike would have did the same thing. Mike.
That's compassion.
Mike, no, but I'm just saying, Mike could have broke plenty of records. He could have broke Kareem's all-time record.
He could have been,
if he wanted to play for that. But Mike didn't care about scoring like that. Like Mike said, if I wanted to average 30 a game, that's just 8 points.
That's 8 points a quarter. That's it.
I feel what you're saying, but no, I don't agree with that because Mike to me would have did the same thing because Mike would have said, okay, we winning. All right, bet. I'm done. He finna sit down. Mike's not finna go for that. Mike's whole goal was never that. Mike just wanted to be accepted by the older players. That was his. They still don't accept him. That's the bad part. They accept him, but
Bill Russell still
they don't accept him like the media. They do accept him. The media wants them to put Michael as number one of all.
Exactly.
Well, they keep on trying to force them to say it. They keep on trying to force the older players to say it.
Exactly.
But see, I understand that. You're right. But I'm saying the older players respect Mike because they know how great Mike was.
Yeah.
But they don't respect some of the things in the 90s that they did for Mike. That's the thing that they have a problem with. Like Wilt Chamberlain said what nobody else.
I was just gonna say it. Shit, I was just gonna say that. Damn.
So that was the thing. But other than that, they
said what?
They said, huh?
Wilt said what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wilt said what everybody else wasn't gonna say.
What did he say?
No, they changed the rules for you to enhance your scoring. They stop me.
Yeah, we all know he went to David Stern.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why Bill Russell, he liked Mike. Him and them liked them, but Bill Russell would never put Mike over a Wilt Chamberlain or Elgin Baylor. He wouldn't
or an Oscar.
Magic wouldn't do it either.
Or an Oscar.
Magic wouldn't do it either.
Put him over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't look at Magic up there like that. They look at Oscar. They look at Oscar, Jerry, and then they look at Magic. That's how they look at it because Magic came later. It's the generations of how you look at it. That's
no, I feel you on that. But I'm saying even Michael Jordan peers, right, would say, "Oh, he's the greatest of all time." I played with him; he's the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
that wasn't Magic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that wasn't Magic.
Oh no! I was just saying that the older heads. No, I wasn't disagreeing with you. I was saying the older players. They don't look at Magic like as the top guard. They look at it as Oscar, Jerry, Bob, and them.
Iceman, Bob Cousy,
they look at it like generation to generation. That's why Isaiah Thomas said, my GOAT is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's why he said, I feel he's the greatest of all time. And then you have some people who will say, oh, well, like you'll say Chance Magic's my greatest of all time. My brother Kraken that was in the chat, Kraken AMG, shout out to my bro. He'll say Will is the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? You'll have Nick or you'll have C Penn and them say Mike's the best of all time.
I didn't say Mike at all. I didn't say Mike. I said either Bill Russell or Isaiah. Don't do that.
My bad.
That put down me now.
I mean, but even if you did that, Mike, I mean, you could be. But even if you did that, Mike, it's not like we can say something wrong with that.
No, that's cool. I mean, that's cool. But see, that's the point. That's the thing I love about it is even Dr. J, like Dr. J even said it. Like, no, Mike's not. Why do we even
bring that nigga's name up when we say greatest of all time?
You said what?
What? All right, fuck that. Fuck the dumb shit. Why don't we ever say Dr. J's name?
Why do we don't say Dr. J's name?
Is this we only got one ring? Is that what
I say his name? I say his name.
I don't think it's that. I just think Dr. J
transcended the game, man.
Happened in the ABA, and a lot of people didn't get to see that Dr. J. They got to see Dr. J ladder in with Philly.
But the NBA wouldn't be the NBA without Dr. J. He literally came over and put all the work in.
I agree.
They were literally bringing the ball up off the glass, or little baby lambs.
I mean, Dr. J is like, to me, I don't know why people don't consider him one of the great. I believe he's one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time.
When you say the greatest of all time, right? It's somebody who transcends the game. Michael Jordan did that with the air there, but then we were already seeing people walk up in the air. We were already seeing walking people in the air doing dunks, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. But no, we never seen that before, Dr. J.
No,
we see people sky and things like this. Nigga did. He went under the basket. How far he was under the basket when he went under the basket and came up on the other side was even crazier than Michael Jordan's.
No,
this is Michael Jordan's feet. This is Michael Jordan's legs look good. I think it was his form look better than Dr. J's.
I mean, it wasn't that. It's just the
10-4
is Dr. J and everything, and you know, Dr. J was great at what he did and everything. It's just that we don't. I think the reason people don't call him the greatest and everything is because the NBA really doesn't show Dr. J that much.
They didn't even market him like that.
They don't. They once they were done with him, they went like everything is always straight to Magic.
They went straight to Magic and Bird.
It's never like him. Like, dog, these guys didn't start getting respect until they were bashing Kobe. That's when they started bringing these guys up, and it's like, why are you doing that?
But in '83, in '83, Dr. J was like, you know what, fuck all y'all. Lakers ain't getting this one, homie. I'm beating that ass. And Dr. J said,
and that's what he did. Him and Moses Malone did their thing. I mean, like I said, Dr. J, you know, I love Dr. J, you know what I'm saying? I just my opinion, I just felt like Bird was better. I felt Dominique was better. That was just my opinion.
Bird was better than
Dr. J. That's tough though.
Dominique. Dominique. The only reason why I can't say that is because his outside shot wasn't consistent.
Well,
it was. Shoot the mid range. Dominique was.
No. I'm saying like 15 years. Bro, oh my god, I used to hate that shit, bro. And then the ones who used to airball, I used to be pissed off at Dominique sometimes because he was one of my favorite players of all time. Like, I was literally trying to get anybody. I was literally trying to attach myself to anybody but Mike. After Magic was gone, I was literally digging around the league looking for what players would be my next best player.
Well, I mean,
so I went to Patrick Ewing, and then Patrick Ewing did the finger roll instead of dunking that ball, and literally fucked up his whole career with that.
Oh well, that's because Patrick Ewing. At that time, he had bad knees.
That was just. He had a brain. He had a blind moment. Okay, he literally could have dunked the ball. And he finger rolled it.
He had the knee.
Finger rolled it off the rim. Like, dude, come on, fam.
No, Dr. J was great, but I felt like Dominique was a better scorer in my opinion.
Dominique, you could say Dominique
Iceman was a better scorer.
Dominique
Iceman's a better scorer than both of them.
Yeah.
So that's the facts. Yeah. But all around, Dominique was just as a good rebounder. He could rim protect good. He could dunk. He could shoot. Not consistently, not from the three, but he could hit the mid range.
Sean Kemp was a better shooter than Dominique, actually.
He could do hook shots too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Right.
And then
I can't say nothing about that. One of my favorite players of all time. I can't say nothing. So
that's all I'm saying. I mean, and then skill wise, you got to look at some of the other guards coming up. You had where my list at? I had some other guys. I gotta remember this list because
you talking about in that era?
No, hold on. Gotta say something.
You talking about in the 80s era with Mike?
Yeah, like Dr. J.
Oh, Dr. J's time. Yeah, you had
like Dr. J. I mean, I had him at number 8 on my list.
I mean, because again, you had
small forwards.
Bob McAdoo. You had
No, I don't have Bob. I didn't call Bob yet. I didn't do my centers yet. I did 1 through 4. I'm gonna do the 5th.
And plus, Dr. J, they literally didn't know if he was a 4 or 3 because he was so lanky. He was so lengthy. And back then,
he could play.
Julius Erving. He was 6'6". He was ruled a forward guard. He had the size of a shooting guard, but the thing that made him a small forward was the fact that he was a very good defender. He was a great defender. As a matter of fact, he was a great defender. He was a shot blocker at 6'6". You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's what.
He had to try to play Magic in the finals. He had to try to play Magic when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar went down, but Magic just showed that he was just more superior. He couldn't hold him. Nope. Well, nobody could. Actually.
Yeah. Overall, Dominique, I feel, was the better scorer than Julius was. Julius, I think, was slightly the better defender. He was a little more fundamentally sound on defense, though. But as far as rebounding, you can see they were pretty much just as good rebounding wise, though. Passing wise, they're pretty even on the passing. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody had the style and grace of a Julius Erving at that time. So everybody else did the better fundamental things than Julius Erving. You feel me? He was the style and grace of the NBA. He was the style and grace of how you play basketball because of how you dunk and how you fly in the air before Michael.
But you
had the Iceman Gervin that would finger roll the ball.
Let me ask you this: do you think he's more skilled than Kevin Durant is?
No. I'm sorry. I'm just talking about the style and grace that he played with, right?
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying I'm trying to separate like athleticism.
Okay, now are you saying? Are we going this as far as titles or just between the ears?
I don't care. Listen, when I do my top list, I don't care if Durant won 2 or no.
Okay. Kevin Durant's a better shooter, but a better baller. I got to go with a better baller. I got to go with Dr. J all day. But a better shooter is going to be Kevin Durant all day.
Well, better all around player. I got KD.
Then I got to go Dr. J.
I got KD is the best small forward ever.
I got to go Dr. J. He can get a shot more than KD can. Nobody can literally hold Dr. J except for when he got older. Like he literally had to hold him.
Nobody can hold KD.
It kind of showed that they can.
Who held him?
No, I'm saying in critical moments they show that they can hold KD.
Critical moments, no. KD came up in critical moments. What are you talking about? He got 2.
I'm not talking about Golden State Warrior times though.
Who cares? Play for the Golden State Warriors. Dr. J played on the team with Moses Malone.
No. I know, but I'm saying that's the only team he played with, though, right? Kevin Durant played with.
It don't matter what team you play with. The point is to win a championship, right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kareem didn't play with one team.
Yeah, but he won a championship. He won a championship with other teams.
Okay, but he didn't play with one
Kevin
team.
Durant hasn't. Kevin Durant. That's the point. No. Wait. Hold on.
I can argue that Kareem didn't win until he got 2 Hall of Fame cards.
I'm going off of your statement. I'm going off of your narrative, though, sir. You literally said
no, it's not a narrative. It's not a narrative.
No. Okay, well, I'm going off of what your statement was. Your statement was about about multiple teams, right? And then you brought up Kareem.
It's not about multiple teams. I'm talking about all-around ball player. I'm talking all-around ball player. I believe KD is a better all-around ball player than Dr. J.
And that's fine. I think Dr. J was literally a walking bucket, and he can get his bucket whenever he wanted. But Durant's a better shooter all around. That's all.
I believe he's a better scorer and shooter.
Okay.
And overall, I defender too.
Whoa! Better defender than Dr. J?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I'll say okay. Let me cut in for a minute. Let me cut in for a minute. The thing about Kevin Durant is what sets him apart from guys like Julius Erving is the fact that Kevin Durant is like 7 feet tall and he's able to cover more ground.
Correct.
And of course, he's very agile on his feet. Kevin Durant is, you know what I'm saying? He's able to
Correct.
cover more ground, seeing as how he has a longer wingspan. So, yeah, I mean, he's able to cover more.
Guard the smaller guards better than Dr. J.
Yes,
But
yes.
did Dr. J ever like almost a 7 foot wingspan? He had long ass arms.
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Dr. J could probably guard the bigger guys down low, but KD could guard them as well as the smarter point guards. You could switch KD on anybody on the court.
I don't feel that.
You won't have a defensive liability.
I can see where you are equating that with his length and everything else, but literally him playing it, I haven't seen that happen.
Well, I don't know what you've been watching, but I got you.
I haven't seen that dominant defensive force like on the blocks and shit.
I mean, he's not a dominant defensive force, but he's a good defender. He's above average.
I mean, you better be with that size and shit.
A dominant defender would be James Worthy, Kawhi Leonard,
Draymond Green.
Draymond's not a dominant defender. No, he's not. Ron Artest, yes, I give Ron Artest that. Ben Wallace. Those are dominant defenders to me.
Oh my god.
Shit. Bill Russell, Bill
Chamberlain, Russell, Dennis Rodman.
You could say Dennis Rodman, Michael Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Michael Kobe, you know.
Yep, those are dominant defenders.
Hey, shit, Rick Mahorn, shit.
Yeah, Rick Mahorn. You know, you can go
lock
from
your ass up. Yep.
You can also go to Hakeem Olajuwon, dominant defender.
Oh, shoot, another one.
I think Thompson kind of helped you out a little bit more of his career over there.
You said Ralph Sampson, you mean?
Yeah, Sampson. Wait, Thompson played over there too, though.
Thompson.
Which one was daddy?
You talking about David Thompson played for the Denver Nuggets?
No, he's talking about Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson played for the Lakers.
Michael Thompson was a role player, my man, for the Lakers, bro.
Who was the Thompson over there? Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm thinking.
No, he's talking about Sampson, Ralph Sampson.
Yeah, Ralph Sampson. No, but the other person I'm thinking about Thorpe.
Yeah,
you're thinking about Otis Thorpe. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about Thorpe. I'm equating Thorpe into. Don't worry about it. That's my fault.
Yeah, Otis Thorpe was good, but he wasn't no defender like Hakeem. Hell no.
Nah,
he was more of a rebounder.
Yeah, he was somebody
that was the guy who got the boards. Like when you needed him to get the boards, you give Hakeem some blow off the boards. He'll get you about 10 to 15 boards.
Yeah,
but it's not like Hakeem was going down there on the other defensive end, something like David Robinson. They were all still getting their numbers.
No, Hakeem Olajuwon was giving David Robinson the business on both sides of the court, and he was guarding Patrick Ewing.
Yeah,
Hakeem never not guarded the best centers.
What really helped Hakeem Olajuwon?
Patrick Ewing used to get off though. Wait, hold on. The Knicks. Wait, hold on.
Because Patrick Ewing is a Hall of Famer. He's one of the greatest centers in history. Of course, he's going to go off.
Yeah. I've never seen Hakeem Olajuwon lock him down.
I mean, Bill Russell was the greatest.
Now Shaq is a different ballgame.
Bill Russell was one of the great. He's the greatest defender ever. Wilt still went off on him. So that doesn't mean the defense was trash. It's just.
But even Bill Russell said himself that Bill Russell was the greatest player of all time that he's ever seen. He just literally didn't take the game serious. Like if Wilt wanted to be the best, Bill even said himself. He said he could have just took over the game. He just didn't care for the game.
Of course. Know that. But I'm just saying to your point that you're making, like. There's been plenty of times that a great defender has gotten killed on the other end by a great offensive guy because the guy.
Oh yeah.
That's all I was saying. But
when you bring up a Wallace, right? I'm thinking a Rasheed and a Ben, right? They're literally going to D up every single night, like because they don't really have to go for the scoring part. But when you're scoring a lot, you kind of have to take a little bit of a backseat on defense every so often, so you don't waste your gas.
Not necessarily.
You want to score like that? No, bro. When you want, you can actually NBA players they do it all the time. You're gonna be tired of shit.
No, but
especially back then when you bumping like they bumping. Shit.
No, I understand that, but you would have times where they would switch assignments,
Yeah,
but
back and forth would come on.
the majority of the game, like Akeem is guarding Pat's guarding Akeem. I mean, David's guarding Akeem and Akeem's guarding David. Shaq was guarding. Everybody guarded each other.
Nobody.
That's why I don't respect Dirk, because Dirk wasn't guarding the best fours.
Yeah, Dirk was very much a liability on defense.
Right. Now that's a guy who wasn't guarding nobody, but everybody else, like Akeem, David, Shaq,
but they would make
guarded each other.
They would make him seem like he was one of the best defenders at his position because he was long. I'm like, I've never seen him do nothing against Chris Webber.
Dirk Nowitzki's not in my top 90. If Dirk Nowitzki wouldn't have had that one run that he had,
he had 2 good runs. Dwayne Wade just messed it up.
Okay, yeah, he had 2 runs, but I'm just saying, outside of those 2 runs, he was getting beat in the first round, second round.
He was smacked around, man. He was getting smacked around. He was like a Luka, like an early Luka. He's a great regular season player. He looked good in the playoffs. It was empty calories in the playoffs. You know your team wasn't going to win. Right. So you're just gonna throw up 32. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna throw up 32 and 11 and make it look like you did your part. Empty calories, man.
Yeah, I think he's more skilled than Luka is, but I got you though. Yeah.
But then when they started bringing over them headbangers, when you got a Jason Kidd up there and he got that big old head, literally got that big old head, and he would hit you with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the jet flying around, fucking shit. You know what I mean? You got Sean Marion with that funky ass shot. Yeah. He's a defensive minded player with that funky ass shot that went in somehow, some way. Ugly shot I've ever seen in my life. No, Bill Cartwright. Never mind. No. Damn.
I mean, listen, if the shot going in, it ain't ugly to me.
That's all that really matters. No, like the shot could be. You can have a Joakim Noah, Sean Marion type shot.
Joakim Noah shit was ugly to the motherfucker too. Hold on, nigga. Joakim Noah shit was ugly to the motherfucker. Stop it. Joakim Noah shot, bro. No, but who was the one? It was KCP, right? Wasn't it KCP from the side? Didn't KCP with the flicker from the side?
Yeah.
Oh, the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Lonzo almost had the same shot. Lonzo came in, almost had the same exact shot. I'm glad they worked with it on him. He literally came in doing this little side jumper with the. I was like, oh no, that's not gonna work. KCP. Flashbacks. Kentucky day. When breaking shots on the Calipari getting pissed off. Tell him don't take the damn shot no more.
I did not stand KCP. That dude is the most overrated.
Bro, he was so overrated. I mean, he played with Calipari though. Man, come on now. He played with Kentucky, baby.
Yeah, well, Calipari's a great getting talent. He can't coach that shit at all.
No. He's he's a he's a 1 minute man, right?
Yeah, another. That's
really why you used to sign up for one term.
Michael Kidd killed.
You'll be here for a year and you're out.
1 minute, 6 seconds. Oh
no, Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Somebody brought that up in the chat. Oh God, his shot was ugly.
Yeah, his shot is ugly. I really hoop. You really do hoop. And you brought up Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
His shot was so
ugly, bro. Look, because I literally at one time, right? To me, it was out of Bill Cartwright, Sean Marion, and what was the other one we talking about?
No, Josh Hill just had an ugly shot, Nick.
Nah, it wasn't as ugly as him. It wasn't as ugly as him.
Josh Hill. Ugly, boy. Ugly.
It was ugly. It was ugly, but Sean Marion, I don't know what flicker. I don't know what kind of flicker that was that Sean Marion used to throw. That was the ugly shit.
He used to go in.
Bro, I don't know. Bro, I literally used to sit there and be like, how the fuck did that go in, bro? It literally looks like he's throwing a prayer and he's flicking it.
He said KCP played at Georgia. You right, I really hope he did play at Georgia.
Oh, I'm thinking of Kid Gilchrist. I'm sorry.
God dang, boy. I'm thinking know what he's talking about.
I'm thinking of Kid Gilchrist. Damn it.
Yeah, he had the worst shot in history.
Yeah, I mean Kid Gilchrist. That's who it was that had the worst shot. Kid Gilchrist. It wasn't KCP. It was Gilchrist.
He was more of an unselfish b-ball player. Oh yeah, absolutely. Rasheed always. See, the thing is, they were targeting Rasheed.
Yeah,
because Rasheed wasn't playing ball. Rasheed wasn't kissing ass. And they didn't like that. And that's the reason why they were hating on him. But as far as a baller, dog, Rasheed used to give it to Tim Duncan and all of them every night on both
They was, look, nigga, you was not gonna go in there, bro, and just dominate Rasheed Wallace, fam. And if he felt like you was, he was gonna get that technical, fam. And he was gonna put
that game 7 against the Lakers, Rasheed was killing them. They couldn't guard him.
What happened that lucky ass game, sir?
Well, what happened in that game is the refs threw Sabonis out the game, which he should have never fouled out. That should have been an offensive foul on Shaq, and that should have been Shaq's 6th foul. But they didn't give it to him. Then Brian Shaw came off the bench. He saved their ass. He was hitting shot after shot. Robert Horry.
Rick Fox. Remember that nigga Rick Fox?
Horry, Rick Fox. Robert Horry hit shots.
Of course, Kobe hit shots. And plus, Kobe was facilitating them stretch too.
Then they played defense. Kobe got a nasty ass dunk in the 4th.
Yeah.
And they got a defensive stop. Kobe came down the court, looked at the time, crossed the shit out of Pippen, ended his ankles and his life, and alley-oop to Shaq. They was like Kobe to Shaq, and boom, that bitch. But yeah, that was a screw job.
That was one of the greatest passes I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Well,
in traffic. Because if you're looking at it, right, you literally have to think about it as a wide receiver coming to get the ball. You have to put the ball where the wide receiver is going to be, right? Yeah. So when Kobe's coming down, he literally has to put that ball right where Shaq. He knows Shaq going to be, and if Shaq ain't there, that ball is a steal. It's literally somebody else.
That's what I was arguing with this one dude. Is that Kobe was the point guard? Phil moved him to the point. Because Kobe's thing is he knows how to get to the second level. He knows how to get to the second level, and not only that, this is what people fail to realize about Kobe. You know, I don't care about him off the court. Like I tell you, I don't give a shit about these players. I don't idolize them. I just like basketball players. I just like their game. I don't care about the person. So don't come to me saying I'm a Kobe this and that. No, I just like the guy game. I don't give a shit about him off the court, but God rest his soul, but I don't care about him off the court. I just see he knows how to take in the plays and regurgitate it to the team. He knows how to be a floor general.
Yeah, he's a coach on the floor.
Right. He could be a coach on the floor. That's the things I loved about Kobe and what he did. And then, like Phil said, Kobe worked with the players a little better than Mike used to. That's one.
Well, Mike didn't work with players. Nigga, you work with Mike, or you just get
right. Right. Or Mike gonna punch you in the mouth.
Yeah, for real. Nigga, like, what are you talking about? Nigga, they work with Mike. Nigga, no. Nigga, you either work with Mike.
Hey, Chance, who am I? Hey, Chance, who am I?
Hey, man. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I would have been the first to get kicked out of the league, bro, for punching the star player.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, man. I would have beat the dog life out of Mike,
man. Nick would have been right behind us. Like, Nick, how you got here, man? Nick gave me the wrong guy. I ain't like him.
That nigga was super bro. I think I would have been one of them niggas. I would have been one of them what if niggas and shit. Damn, what if that nigga Chance? He was a baller too, man. And now he's living in a hotel down on Skid Row because Michael Jordan took all his money. He sued that nigga for everything, and he still owe Michael Jordan to this day.
That ain't how you spell his name, A-Dub. It's McDice. Like,
wow, he really put Mick and Dice.
Yeah, that's how.
Nah, that's not it.
That's how you spell
McDice is D. It's the D-Y. You got to put the D-Y.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
Name right, because he was a beast before he got hurt.
And there was a brother there too, so you got to get the name right. Damn, it was two of them.
You got to get his name right. You got to get his name right. You know, you got to.
It's like the Morris brothers. You have to get the name right. You know the Morris brothers, so you know the McDice brothers.
So basically, the players that jersey should be retired. Me and Chance. Nick, I don't know if you was here to hear it. Dr. J, like they've been talking about retiring Kobe's number throughout the league. Dr. J said Kobe's number shouldn't be retired across the league. I agree with that. I feel like it should be Bill Russell, like they already doing. Bird, Magic, Jordan, and I would throw Wilt Chamberlain's number in there if they could.
What, 13?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if they could do that, yeah.
I mean, those are the guys I would want their jerseys retired because
I
those
mean,
were
these are people that actually transcended the league. You know what I mean? They were beyond the NBA.
right.
Yeah.
The NBA encompasses the NBA encompasses them. You know what I'm saying? They literally grew beyond the NBA.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
Especially Wilt. I mean, that nigga literally grew. I don't know how many females up outside of the NBA.
Right.
He was raising women. He was raising young women out there.
Raising good.
He was raising them.
That didn't.
What was it, like 20,000? Like 10,000?
You hear Chance going to a whole nother level.
It was like 10,000 women, fam. Like, Magic tried. Magic wasn't even halfway.
I don't know what that had to do with. I don't know what that had to do with basketball, but okay, yeah.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke, but it still kind of goes with something, though. I mean, because literally,
That's something to brag about for sure. Yeah.
I mean, hey, Bus wouldn't. Hey, if Bus didn't see Wilt with all the girls, and Wilt see the Bus with the girls and Jerry, bro, Bus knew what he was doing with that.
Oh, best believe it, they gonna go.
He seen all these half-naked girls. He was like, you know what? We need to put that over here. That's
right.
Oh, best believe.
The whole league copied that nigga.
He had the perfect last name, Jerry Buzz.
Bust down.
Hey, but think about if his name was Brown. That was his stepdad's name, Brown.
Jerry Brown.
Yeah, Jerry Brown. He would have sounded all up. He would have sounded all, you know what I mean, like an uptight, stick up his ass kind of guy. Jerry Brown, but Bus.
He had the right name, Jerry Buzz.
You didn't have to call that nigga Jerry. Bus, nigga. Dr. Bus, and he was a doctor too, a certified doctor, not like Dr. Huxtable. Like he was not like Dr. Cosby. Honorary? No.
Will everybody grandpa probably is shit.
Your grandma know him. Right. I remember when I used to go to the Laker games when I was a kid. I seen Will. No, grandma, I don't want to hear that, grandma. I don't want to hear it, grandma.
Hey Nick, did you see She-Hulk yet, or you said hell no?
Hell to the no.
I don't care. Otto Porter.
No.
He said Otto Porter is great. He said Otto Porter is Wilt Chamberlain's great grandson.
He do look like it, dog.
He do look like that nigga though, with the long ass arms too coming down that.
Yeah, he got long arms.
Wait a minute though, but AC, that fine ass girl that we was talking about, did she fine ass sister? Did she pop up yet?
No, she's probably gonna pop up next episode. I think I saw her, but they didn't really focus on her that much. She was like in the background and stuff. She'll probably come in the next episode. Or the thing that brightened up the show was they showed Abomination and shit. So that was cool. That was good seeing Tim Roth come back. You know what I'm saying? And then
I'm trying to get jiggy with it, man.
Now they got Smart Hulk. They got him on the spaceship. I think they're basically teasing Planet Hulk or World War Hulk. So we might not see Smart Bruce again. That's what they're trying to say. Which I hope we don't see him again. I hope we get to see the inner Negro come out and let that man roam. I mean, I've been waiting. This is what
nigga, they need to just go get Lou Ferrigno, nigga. Just go all the way back and go get Lou Ferrigno.
No, we don't need to get
but see, this is the problem. Marvel, we even said it, Nick, that night. Me, you, and I think it was Sino or whoever was with us that night, but they messed up the opportunity to bring back the rematch of Thanos and Hulk. That would have broke so many numbers.
Yeah,
that would have broke so many numbers, dog. If you would have had that fight, and you just
had. I mean, you just had the incredible same as Jason versus Freddy.
You just had the Incredible Hulk in Endgame, and Avengers Endgame. You just had the Incredible Hulk in the background.
In the background.
Yeah, that's crazy.
With a burnt arm, dude. You just had him with a toasted arm in the background.
But why did they do that? Why did they get rid of Paul Norton?
Edward Norton. You talking about Edward Norton?
Edward Norton. I'm sorry, Paul Norton.
Because Edward Norton is an asshole and he's hard to deal with.
Well, that may be, yeah.
Yeah, that's why they didn't mess with. It's the same thing. Like he's like, you see how Andrew Garfield was. He's 100 times worse than him. Yeah. And that's
the white boys actors. The white boy actors. I'm a method actor.
But the thing is, I understand them like his plight. because he has a very evil genius about him. And I like people like that. I like being around people like that who are different, like with their thinking patterns all screwed up, but it's really not. It's just
that's why Jack Nicholson was one of my favorite actors of all time.
Yeah, that's all I was saying to LB. Trying to say I'm tripping. I'm like, LB, when I watch a movie, I look at how the flow is going, the tempo of the movie, how the range is of the actor. Is the actor believable? Is he or she hitting the marks how they're supposed to?
I want to know if you're going to steal
it. The story, the conversation. Is the conversation like a lingo that'll have me like, man, this is pretty good? Or will it be like, it was okay? Like, I look at all of this
stuff. Does the character leave you missing him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can't wait for that motherfucker to come back on and spit some, you know what I mean? Right. Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
And that's all I was saying with Jack Nicholson when he did Joker. I'm like, dude, Jack Nicholson killed it. Like this
dude, as soon as he leaves the scene, you're literally buying time for Jack to come back.
Exactly. And
like
then Dog, he had a perfect compliment to him in the movie. Michael Keaton matched his energy.
Yeah. The dark side,
I haven't seen a Batman yet with the Joker match that yet.
No. He was a bit, bro. I literally don't know why they switched. Yeah, that was a dumb shit.
Heath Ledger was good, but Christian Bale, to me, I just felt I like Christian
though.
Christian has Bruce. He was a good Bruce. He's a
better Bruce than Norton. I mean, he's a better Bruce than Pattinson.
Well, yeah, I mean, but yeah, I already agree with you on that. Yeah, I mean, 100 times better. But Pattinson,
I do like Pattinson and Batman.
Patterson was a better Batman.
I like him as Batman.
My thing is Matt Reeves to me should have did the Bruce Wayne better. That was my opinion as well. I agree with you.
Christian Bale about the Batman.
I didn't like all that because it makes it look emo, even though me knowing that is not emo, but I look at it from an average fan perspective.
Yeah, you know that, but
you're going to think it's emo. Yeah. Right. Exactly.
I didn't know that. See, you knew the whole backstory, right? When I'm looking at it, I don't know this new backstory to this new Batman, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it like another Batman again, who's just new character of Batman.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping that it's not the same Ben Affleck bullshit.
Right. Like, and that's all I was telling T that night. I'm like, yeah, but T, he used to have this in the comic books. He would have paint still left on his face as Bruce Wayne sometimes. But But you wouldn't know that because that was like deep in the comics. That wasn't no average how Matt Reeves had it on the Norm. It wasn't like that. But
that's what I'm saying.
I understood what he was doing.
Somebody would have found out that way.
Right, but that messes your movie up because the average person, I understand, gonna be like, I know the brother's gonna be like, man, this boy,
nigga, I see this nigga emo ass nigga. See, man, hey, you see this emo? We're trying to watch the movie, sir.
Right.
Bitch, exactly. Emo.
Exactly.
And that's how I equated it. I equated it as an emo. But Christian Bale, right? Now the Batman parts. Hands down, Edwards had the movement of Batman looks so effortless, right?
Yeah, that's why I said Robert Pattinson.
Christian Bale is very uptight.
Robert Pattinson killed the Batman. I love the movie because of how he did the Batman, his interaction, his detective skills. But
he was
like I said, I agree with you and T. His Bruce Wayne was crap. It was an F. So he has to work on that. Matt Reeves has to understand. Moving forward, you got to have both characters be one another. That's what messed the Christopher Nolan trilogy up.
Michael Keaton.
Right. That's what messed the Christopher Nolan trilogy up because, Christian Bale could play a great Bruce Wayne because he has that type of swag to do that.
Swag, yeah.
He didn't have the
Robert Pattinson had that emo type of swag in real life.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like Bruce Wayne in real life. Exactly. Yeah. But his Batman was terrible. That's just my opinion. Now,
he was so uptight. He looked so uptight. Like all his movements were like real stiff.
Right, real stiff.
It was real stiff. Yeah, he didn't have the flow.
Michael Keaton Michael
was he the best.
he did both of them well. He did the Bruce Wayne and he did the
he brought comedy to Bruce. He brought comedy to Batman, fam.
Exactly.
Subtle comedy hints in his kick and a punch,
like
stuff like that.
When the guy in the beginning, like, who are you?
Yeah,
I'm Batman.
No, classic, fam. Classic, fam. But you know what? But you know what though? If you go way back, right, to the 70s of the Batman show with Robin, Batman did that part one time.
Oh yeah, you talk about that was my show where they had the bam.
Yeah, bing, wow, wow, boom,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my pops had me watching that. I love that show, dog, because dog, Adam West was so smooth with it.
But see, look, you know how corny that could have been? Think about how corny that could have been. Pow, wow. Yeah. Nigga, that could have been corny as hell. Adam West was a G with that shit, man.
He was a G with it. But see,
he was a G with that.
But look, though, that's why I mess with you, because you watched all them old films like I did. I'm like, man, Adam West had so much swag.
Because you can see how everybody built. You can see how everybody built their own Batman off of what Adam West did. You know what I'm saying? And you can see how people built off Robin.
But Chance, you know when I like Adam West, when he start breaking the plan down to Robin, he doing it like a pimp. Like, listen, this is what we're gonna
this nigga was James Bond. This nigga was James Bond in a superhero suit.
Right.
Swear to God, nigga, that's what I thought of him, nigga. I thought him as James Bond. And it's like nigga. This nigga, like, bro, this dude was a pimp. He was pimping, bro. Straight up, the dude was a pimp.
He was a pimp.
Every episode, like every other episode, he had a new chick. I was like, is this James Bond, like, with a twist? Like, what the?
Right. He'd be like this, talking about G. Willikers Bat. He'd be like, G. Willikers Batman. They got us surrounded. It's like, it's all right, Robin. We'll get it.
It's all right, Robin.
We'll handle it.
You know, instead of Drew come out, Robin stepped to the side.
I remember one scene, but dog, sometimes the bad guys on there be jumping the script, because right after he says it, they tried to punch on Adam West. He ducking, Robin get caught with a right. It's like, pow! He's like, oh.
Hey, Robin used to always take those unnecessary hits and shit. And he was always the fall guy and shit on the pows and the wows. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up, man. Don't nobody want to be Robin. That's why nobody wanted to be Robin, because Robin saw his ass whooped.
Because dude was like this. Dude came in with that little, he came in like, hold on. And then Robin said, pow. Like, oh no, I said Robin down.
Yeah. That's literally why nobody wanted to be Robin, bro. Right. Like Robin would get one good fight in against one good character the whole show. Other than that, he's getting his ass whooped by like 4 dudes. And here come Batman having to say, bro, it was a tragedy for Robin, fam.
Man, it was past the tragedy, dog.
And then it didn't help that his costume wasn't fire. You know, with the colors, my nigga, especially back in the 70s, nigga, with the colors that they had.
His costume was so trash. I was so glad when they redid it, dog, because it was trash.
That shit was in need of a makeover, majorly. Like, bro.
This dude had on like the shortest of shorts. Oh my God, and had on this red shirt.
Yellow, it was red. It was red, yellow. It was a two-tone, yellowish orange, reddish. Like it was red, yellow, orange. Bro, that shit was tragedy.
Dude, it was so damn horrible, dog. I was like, who came up with this idea?
I don't know who was doing the color designs, nigga, when it came to the costumes. But that was literally a whole tragedy, fam. But remember when they first brought him out all red? Remember that? I think it was like the first couple. It was all flame. He had the one little patch of like orangish kind of red, but that was it. Then the color started getting a little bit lighter and like a little bit daintier. I was like, dude, you can see the material is wool. Nigga, this nigga's wearing wool because of the color that you got him in, and it looks bad, fam. It literally looks bad on camera. Bro, that shit was horrible, fam. That shit was horrible, fam. Oh, man. Because literally what it makes you do is it makes the draws look worse on you.
Yes.
It makes the draws look even worse, fam. It makes your deductibles look even worse, fam.
Right. Now, this Robin here, this is the Robin in the regular show, the Titan show, the Young Justice show.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hard.
Yeah, that's hard.
Just a twist off of Batman, that's nice.
This when he was the Red Robin in the comic.
Yeah, that's the one nigga. That's that one nigga. That's the comic book one right there. That's the one, man.
Drake War.
That's the one that was whooping ass, nigga. I don't know where that nigga came from. That wasn't whooping ass when he came onto the show with Adam West. Like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. See, the yellow wasn't that bad because the red was so prominent.
It's the new 52. Basically, they redid the comics and brought them out. The new 52. So that's the new 52 Robin.
Okay.
And this the one from the show, like the animated show.
Ugly, bro. Even that right there is just, oh my god, that color scheme is just awful.
Yeah, I don't know who came up with that scheme. That's had awful. To be high. They had to be high. They had to be on PCP.
Bro, it's awful, fam. Bro, have you seen the new Padre? Have you seen the Padre uniforms?
The Padre uniforms? Hell no. Nah.
You ever seen this year? Bro, some of the oh my god, fam.
You said the same Padres.
Bro, just look up the Padres unusual uniforms this year. Bro, some of the worst shits I've ever seen in my life. I don't know if they're trying to celebrate gay pride, bro. That's horrible, fam.
Hold on, you talking about this?
The colorful ass, bro. Bro, what the fuck is that, bro? Like that's the Robin, nigga. That's the Robin.
Miami would be wearing. Why is San
Diego wearing this? Bro, it's horrible, fam. It literally looks like a Robin.
Dark green too.
That shit is ugly. That shit, bro. I was watching it this year. I was like, bro, don't ever put that on again. That is horrible, fam. That looks better. That looks better because it looks like the St. Louis the St. Louis back in the day. Yeah, that looks a little bit better because it looks like St. Louis back in the day. But do you see the top? Why does the top look like the Mexican? You know the Mexican girls when they're wearing their dress and they got the little overhang and they got the little overhang right there to cover the titties. That's what the fuck that looks like, bro.
Nah, this jersey go hard right here. This is what they need to be wearing.
Bro, I literally wish they was wearing that. They did not wear
this. Nah,
that one they did not wear. So yeah, that one that never got worn.
Yeah,
that's one of those jerseys. That's one of those specialty jerseys that you order online. That literally never got won in the game. That would have been hard. That would have been fire. But that Robin shit that you showed, nah, bro. With the green and the pink and the no, too much. That just reminded me of Robin. That's why I was like, dude, that just reminded me of like Robin's like whole outfit.
He said Robin's whole outfit.
And if you remember younger, like you never wanted to be Robin. People you play with your friends and shit. Nigga, I'm Batman. Nigga, I'm Superman. Nigga, I ain't Robin though. I'm not gonna be Robin this time. Like you debating. No, you gotta be Robin, man. I gotta have a sidekick. No, I ain't Robin.
Right.
One character you never wanted to be was Robin.
Nah, nobody want to be Robin, dog.
My favorite character I always wanted to be was Wolverine. I don't know what it was. Something about Wolverine, fam, was just so vicious when I used to read the comics.
Yeah, Wolverine was straight. My guy in DC was Deathstroke. That was my favorite guy.
Yeah.
In Marvel, my guy was damn, what was his name? My guy was Mr. Sinister. That was my guy.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister was vicious. He was real mean.
Mr. Sinister.
Yeah, Mr. Sinister. Hold on, I'm gonna pull him up. Hold on.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what comic he come from.
No, is he
a main character or is he just an offset character?
He comes from the right there.
Oh, he's Spider-Man? Is that Spider-Man? Spider-Man villain?
He was in Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man. He's in Spider-Man and in Marvels. That was my guy because he always had an evil ass plan, and it always used to work.
He was brain already back then.
Yep.
I never seen him.
There's another one of him.
I never seen him.
He was in the X-Men series, the one back in the day in the 90s. Like he's the one, like he had Morph. He made Morph evil and shit.
Wow. That's the same character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the same character.
Damn, I didn't know that.
He made Morph evil and stuff. He the reason Morph went against the X-Men. He brainwashed them.
Man. What would yours be?
You said what?
What would yours be if you could be a mutant?
If I could be a mutant, what mine would be? Shit, control jump through different dimensions.
Like Americana, right? Like Americana, right?
Yeah, I'll jump through different dimensions.
That's why I was asking y'all. That's why I asked y'all over yesterday. Is she the strongest? Because she could do that? Like not physically strength, but like not like the Incredible Hulk, but I mean the things that she could do. Wouldn't that make her the best? Like,
that makes her. I mean, that that ability that she has is one of the most powerful. But overall, no, she's not. But the most powerful mutant, really,
is it Gray?
Arguably, is really Jean Grey.
Yeah, Jean Grey is the most powerful. LB, what's up, my G? I talked you up in existence.
LB,
what's up, LB? Hey, I saw the Samaritan, dog.
I haven't seen it yet. I was gonna watch it like later today.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I give it 3 stars.
I'll probably watch it at the power.
3.5. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
but it's a
power
twist.
Power game on.
It's a twist at the end.
It's on. I just haven't watched Raising Kanan yet. I just haven't watched it.
Raising Kanan came on, right?
Yeah, it came on. If you got the app,
you been watching?
Yeah, I gotta watch.
You've been keeping up with it, right? You've been watching.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did my last 2 reviews.
They've been slow burning it. It's been interesting. I don't know why they did what they did the last episode.
Wait. The newest episode that just came out?
No, the one last week.
Oh.
The one the one with their right hand man. I was like, this is dumb. This is dumb.
No, NBC talking.
But he didn't tell me that he was at the police station.
He literally lied, bro, and said that he was at his cousin's house hanging pictures like nigga. With one eye.
So you know it's something there. And then not only that, remember Raw told him to stop playing the damn dice games. And he was still doing it in the card game.
Omar Epps is like just giving out wrong information. Like, dang, you didn't like sit there to figure out what was going on first. You just
but he lied about the police. If he lied about being bagged by the police,
he literally got them caught up for him.
Right.
And they was gonna get it. They was gonna get his ass and indict him too.
Yeah.
So for other shit. So he was gonna go down, and I think he was gonna snitch. And why did you lie? Like, bro, you didn't even hesitate to lie.
Told him.
You didn't think about it twice.
No, he wasn't snitching. He wasn't snitching. They was just gonna let him because it wasn't like really nothing there. Like, he ain't
but he lied.
I understand that he lied. Yeah, I understand that. If he didn't lie to Marvin,
he would have been
straight.
Like,
I'm just talking from.
The older people that lied to you, bro. You like the Marvin, my nigga?
I'm talking.
If Marvin can see you lying, you know you ain't doing it right.
I'm talking from a fourth wall perspective. I'm like, damn, they killed him off the show.
I respect Rob though.
I'm talking about in story.
I respect Rob more now though. She got her hands on
story.
Yeah,
she got her hands on.
She had to do it because Lou said, "I ain't doing it."
He didn't even look. He just walked out. He's like, man,
he just walked out.
I don't even know why he was there.
That was Lou's boy though. Like Lou was going hard for him though.
Lou didn't even have to be there for that.
Lou just couldn't believe
Lou had to be there for that.
Yeah, he had to be there, nigga. Nah, nigga, it's y'all. Nah, nigga, that's your organization, man. That's your boy.
That's your organization. You gotta be there. Yeah, I understand what you said, Chaz. He gotta be there.
Bro, you gotta be there, bro. Look, he brought Lou in, right? He brought Lou in from when they was younger, right? So Lou know every goddamn thing. That's why she said the only person that can really take us down is him. He knows everything. He can take us down.
Lou is like.
So you gonna leave that lingering? Nah, bro. And then you want to lie by hanging pictures, nigga, with one eye? Come on, bro. Out of all things you came up with, one eye, Willie hanging pictures, nigga.
That was horrible. That was
just ridiculous. But what I like though is that this time he's getting smarter because Ra's giving him more of the business to do since the other brother wants to do music. So he started to step his game up mentally because he literally thought about
just forced this whole sex thing with the psychiatrist and him because I know it's coming. Like, come on, hurry this up.
Yeah, we already know that.
Yeah.
Hurry this up. We know it's coming.
Yeah,
that shit had me dying with the white dude though. He was like, "I'm ignoring you."
Kick your fucking ass right now.
I'm ignoring you, asshole.
So yo, kick your fucking ass right here, right now.
Funny. That was funny as hell.
He said, I'm ignoring you right now, Marvin.
Ignored. I'm ignoring you.
I'm ignoring you right now. I know you like that, don't you?
But the way you looked at him, I know that look, nigga.
Right.
That's not a look that you can act. That's not an acting look either. That's a look that he's looked at niggas like that before. In real life.
Neef was all fucked up. I'm like, man.
That nigga like, but I should get you right now, nigga. Just yank every motherfucker. Yeah, I know that look.
Well, Neef gonna come back. He wanna know. He gonna make.
That's why she had to snap him out of it. That's why she had to snap him out of it. Marvin. She said, huh? Yeah, that nigga was in that trance there, killer trance. He's ready to take that nigga by his Adam's apple.
Yeah, quick.
Hey, but why do want no punk? He was right there.
Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you like a wise man told me, man, you ain't gotta be scared to get your ass whooped.
You ain't gonna be scared to get your ass whooped, but